toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bears will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Oklahoma State's offense will start this game off with the football. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They go to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking downfield, it's Flores. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Cowboys are on the move. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to run it.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. The Bears offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The short hands, it's Hawkins. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down, really easy.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Makes the grab, it's Cameron. Oh, he's got some space. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hammond. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They're dealing with a second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Brock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Flores. The quick out. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. Makes the grab. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Give to the running back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. And the Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And a huge run from the back for 6.
It's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. A top 5 clash and a thoroughly impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Robertson. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Finds his big tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Hawkins. And he's wrestled to the ground. Offense gets set for second down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On first and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Wilson. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he...
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense got it. They're on the run. There he goes. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the red zone, it's Brock. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Prentice. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things?
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Right, and I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Robertson. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Turning it on. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Bears! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he tacks on the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Now on first down from the 30. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cameron. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play. Get the football back. On the run, it's Brock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hammond. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Under fire. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
Nope.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. The corners are walked up tight. Finds the tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon in every single team.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And now on 3rd down after that last run. He's looking downfield to throw. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got a chance. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Look out, he's got room. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Open field on the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that.
Oh, he's got some space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Fires to the tight end. Janging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
29 Philly.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Right on the money. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Cameron. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the Heat. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? situation. They've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.